Hi.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay. You look like a celebrity.
Thank you.
Have I seen you somewhere in the
I
movies?
hope I'm my wife's celebrity.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
Adriano,
Adriano. From what country?
Switzerland.
Switzerland. And you're flying what balloon, sir?
I fly normally the new Cupid heart balloon, but here I have another very beautiful heart-looking like balloon, border red, because I keep one in Asia now.
And you call the balloon by a name or
Yeah, we normally call it a Cupid heart.
Cupid heart? Oh, Cupid heart.
And it's always very actively used, of course, 14th February 14th.
Ah, yeah. So there's probably a lot of proposals
Yes,
happening
indeed,
in your balloon.
marriage, even real things.
Whoa, engagement like that.
Engagement and marriage.
And how long have you been flying a balloon, sir?
How long I fly a balloon?
Oh, yeah.
A bit more than 10, 12 years.
Wow, that long.
That's not that long, but I'm actually in aviation much longer. I started in Swiss Air Force and I'm also fixed wing.
So you're also a pilot? Wow. So, which came first? The love for flying the plane or the
See,
balloon?
that's exactly the question I can never answer. I think just the variety of things we can do and the opportunities is great.
But if given one choice only.
You make it tough for me. I would go sailing.
Oh, that's the safest answer. Okay.
Because actually that's a sport I started when I was a little kid.
So you also
And
sail?
I still come to the Philippines once a year for the Suping Boracay challenge.
Wow. Ah, really? You compete?
Yeah, I just was here months ago
Yeah. Ah, so,
with my dear friend from the lighthouse, Suping Lighthouse,
ah,
June Navicilia.
okay.
He's the owner of the boat, and I'm normally the navigator.
Ah, okay. Sir, with regards to here in Lubao, is this your first time here?
No, actually I was participating at the very beginning.
So
2 years
this is
ago.
your third time here. Wow. But even before this particular Lubao International Balloon Festival, did you join the other balloon
Yes, yes,
festival?
of course. I'm also a very dear friend of Joy Roa, who came also my country, my event, in Switzerland, and I always participate in that event as well, actually already over 10 years.
Ah, so you
And I'm really very sad that these two events are not, cooperating very good in good terms, as you say.
so you were there in last February as well.
Actually, this year I was the first time not there because I had, personally I was too busy, and then I had, my balloon was already in Thailand for another event in
Ah.
Chiang
We
Mai.
were there, we were there.
Oh, you were in Chiang Mai as well?
We were there in Clark,
Yeah.
Clark.
Oh, you were in Clark this year. Yeah.
February.
That's the first time I had to excuse myself, but I hope to be back next year.
Wow, so you'll be there and you'll also be here.
That's
Both
what
festivals.
I did the first times, yes.
Wow. So, question?
Because we talk to them, they have a regulation in
Oh.
which their country regulates that you can only fly this kind of balloons. In Swiss, do you also have that regulation or license that you can only fly Swiss balloons?
No, I have a Swiss and an EASA license. I can fly basically every balloon in the
Any
world.
balloon,
Ah, okay, nice.
because they just can.
So it's a
only
global
fly
license.
Netherlands.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No, actually there's a rule. Out of 3 things, 2 have to be the same. So if you're a Swiss pilot, you can fly a Swiss balloon everywhere in the world. Or if you're a Swiss pilot, you can fly any balloon in Switzerland. Yeah? So there's, out of the 3, the nationality of the pilot, the registration of the balloon, and the country you fly in, 2 of those 3 has to be the same. Then it works.
Oh, okay.
But that's international.
All right.
So
How
per,
many,
yeah,
how many
go ahead.
balloons do you have?
I have about 4. I think.
4. Yeah, we just have four, and then the other guy had 12.
Yeah, but I mean, you can only fly one, but
Yeah.
it just happens. Then you see something, or because you need a balloon in the United States.
Do you like sell your old balloons or trade to other balloons, or you do X deal with the other balloons?
I'm not
I fly
really
yours,
a
you
dealer.
fly.
I'm not really a dealer. I I do it for fun. I don't
For
need
fun.
to do it commercially, you know.
I mean, just for friends. Let me fly your balloon, you fly mine.
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
do
yeah,
that?
Can
Do you
do,
do that?
Can do
Okay.
if you trust your friend, of course. You know.
Okay, that's a cool.
So you also do this for a hobby only.
Yes.
So you have a day job.
I have more than one day job.
Wow.
No, I'm probably a classical, entrepreneur,
Ah,
businessman, so I do different things.
nice. And for this particular flight, how long was the trip? The from here departure until the
Since I have a second home in Thailand, actually I did it in two steps. I came to Thailand about a week before, had some business issues and saw my business partners, and then from Bangkok I flew to Manila.
no, I mean the balloon flight this morning, earlier this morning.
I'm sorry.
Uh, so how long?
So this morning I flew a bit more than an hour.
Wow, an hour. So you landed after an hour.
Actually, we had a target, so I threw the target, the marker.
Yes.
And then a little while later, I landed.
So it took more than an hour.
Yeah, the flight was more than an hour.
More than an hour from here onto the target destination, and then going.
Because you don't always fly straight. As you know, a balloon you steer by altitudes, different layers of wind.
Yeah.
You have different directions, different wind speeds. So that's how you fly a balloon.
So not all of the balloonists or the pilots arrive at the same location at the same time.
If they want, they try. But of course, sometimes you don't get the wind you need to, and then you might.
You need to adjust with the wind and the
Yes,
weather and
and you might
the
end up
temperature.
in a different spot.
So meaning not all of you will be coming back at the same time because of that condition. Okay.
Sometimes you find a box. A box means you have a wind going, for example, south, and you
Yes.
go to a different layer and you fly back.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happened to me. I flew like 2 hours and landed at the same spot where I landed.
Whoa. Yeah. The chairman told us about that during the press con.
Thomas Siebel, probably.
What was the most exciting part of riding and flying a balloon?
Actually, there's two things to it,
Okay.
One is to travel around the world, meet different cultures, different people. That's a big, important part.
Okay.
And the other one is the pure flying.
Okay.
Flying is the silence, the 360-degree view,
Different from an airplane or
to slow down. It's not like a jet. You go with the wind. Basically, you go with the elements. I think the elements is the most important part. To understand the elements, to go with the elements.
all right.
And she's your co-pilot.
Yeah, she's my Thai team.
Hi. Hi. So, you're from what country?
Thailand.
Bangkok, Thailand.
Bangkok, Thailand. Ah, okay. I've been to Thailand. 2013. Went there for a while. For 7 days.
For holiday.
7 days in Bangkok. Yeah, I used to work for the United Nations.
And you should come to Geneva, to my country as well.
Yeah,
We have a big headquarters for
I-
United
the
Nations.
United Nations.
I like the Geneva Auto Show and
Oh, yeah,
the Swiss Alps. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
come
the
see
main
me.
headquarters.
Yeah. Maybe we can tour there sometime.
Of
Or
course,
Swiss
of
tour.
course. I always have a room, a guest room.
Oh really?
Will you never get tired of flying a balloon?
You see, if I get tired of flying a balloon or sailing or anything, I get tired of life, and then it's about time.
Oh.
actually. So I don't want to get tired. I try to keep me going on, being interested in many things, in new cultures, in people. That keeps me running.
Part of my bucket list is to ride a balloon. So they
Okay.
told me I'll be riding tomorrow.
You
I
see,
hope so.
It's not my decision. I would love to take you along, but it's the
Yeah,
organizer's decision.
Yeah, they told me I'll be flying tomorrow.
For the record, how many times did you fly a balloon already in the history of your
Maybe,
pilot career?
you mean how many flight hours or how many flights?
Yeah, flights
Maybe I have about
around the world.
maybe 600 flights.
600
Whoa.
flights. That's too much. So you're not.
But flight hours in fixed wing planes, I have much more. I have thousands, a couple thousands.
Oh, you're commercial or?
I have commercial license, but I don't need to do it for money. So I actually I run a little flight school, Lake Constance, Bodensee, the border town, Switzerland, Germany.
Oh, that's.
But you know, it's not where I really make my living.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, sir. So thank you for very much for the interview, and we would like to ask you to do the iconic.
Ask him if he had.
What?
Do you have language in the Switzerland?
Say again?
Do you
We have
local language in
Oh yeah, we have 4 national languages.
And which one do you use?
Speak well.
So the majority speaks German, Swiss German.
Uh-huh.
Can you
And the writing is the same as German. And then in the western part they speak French, and in the southern part they speak Italian.
Okay,
because
so-
we are in the middle of the continent of Europe.
So we're going to ask you to.
invite people to come
Okay.
here in
Come.
your native language.
Yes.
Ihr seid alle herzlich willkommen in der Schweiz oder in Swiss German. Willkommen in Appenzell in der Schweiz. Au français, vous êtes les bienvenus chez nous en Suisse. In Italian, bienvenuti in Svizzera.
Yeah. Can you also do the iconic shout out of Wazzup Pilipinas? You just shout, "What's up, Pilipinas?"
What's up, Filipinas?